Good morning, and once again, Marshallese TV is back with a new guest that is going to be speaking most of the time, and I'll be doing the interpreting. We are at Bayyari Elementary School, and it is such a privilege for me, Anita Taming Iban, to interview Chase Harvey. Yakwayale parchuanalin, Chemotogilo Mejadodo, Marshallese TV. Mananay kanono pension yan rejugure nilo Bayyari Elementary School, Emedanin Chase Harvey. Okay, Chase, I'm here today because we've heard good news about this young fifth grader that attends Bayyari Elementary School, and he invented a new tool that we are so anxious to talk about how that invention came about and what started all this.
So how this started is our tech person at the school named Miss Holly asked us to print a piece that could press power and reload at the same time so she could pull out a plug instead of using both hands.
Enot an pake chuan yan agar argagi integrate me Miss Holly agar warchirigan enot abang iloan kajarbal kige nilo chromebooks agar kachida ipengar emarong chibange pen marongwin kajarbal chuan tule ome emarongwin kartule o chino negen kajarbalin akia eor chuan tule ome agal me emarongwin chibange loan chibere power kap reload padini nilo chromebooks.
So once she told us what to do, she gave us this little piece here so we could design off of it so we know what we needed to build.
Elginan gar kwala ka bang ewanagay raja kojagello menin me gar kejar bale motada ruo what is this tool? What are these tools called?
I'm pretty sure those are just Allen wrenches,
They're wrenches, so they're Allen wrenches. And they are she used these before. Agar kajar bali menegay ngan chibang e buen barong chiberi padinigay yung ruo. Emijo in melargi narchinoan lamanagay ni merong kamane. That's where the invention all started. So keep going.
And so after she had gave us this to work off of, we had gone on this app called Tinkercad so we could design what we needed to print next.
Elginan para karito ngan chuanian abagay ni merajar na dan Tinkercad ragar kajar bale nganet design tool mene jai kuji.
And so once we were on Tinkercad and we had designed the tool, we had gone to print it, and it had printed successfully, but we had printed this little piece right here that would not work.
Elginair karito kom ito nganijin mek ekonono kagem prini aga print out the tool in meray kachiyong kajar bale menoyin agar ragar marungin loe ngai kone kalimi jagay tayo ragar marungin prini jane agar jab lukun charbal.
And since we knew that wasn't going to work, we had tried to print another, but me and Miss Cook had totally forgotten how to. So we had invited one of my sister and her boyfriend over, and her boyfriend, his name is JD, had helped us print another tool that was bigger, but it still had not worked.
Eligin ay rogar kachiyong poem tabarak karain chuan arjab charbalem agar kirdo chuan yan larigrein me matandergin chain agar poto gupen bayron kachiyong invente aga kamane project ini agar jab marong agar jab charbal chinon tada arjab marong tabarak.
So since we knew that wasn't going to work, we had tried different again, but again had no idea how to because we had forgot. So we had invited two people, Miss Bayyari and Miss Holly, over so they could help us.
Elegan rabar ka itong an bartulin kain karom par kachiyong kamane agar jab charbal ye majara rai gujin kirto barro Miss Holly, and who's the other one?
Miss Bayyari.
Miss Bayyari, barenchi bange puen marungun tabarak tuli ni me elig dada e jarbalanganero.
And they had helped us print another piece that was exactly an inch bigger but still was too small for it. So we had decided to print another piece that was exactly an inch bigger so it would fit.
Ragar bar lale chuan tulu me bakar blukun ya mancawan ay doguni lo ini. Rabar kamane chuan ome ay doglak kan parchuan ini ay doglak akilebalak.
And so since we knew we needed a piece to fit, we had printed this piece off that was exactly the right size. How we got that is on the app called Tinkercad. We had printed a piece that was indeed bigger. It was flipped 90 degrees so it would fit on the build plate exactly.
When maran tabrak many toolin me agar charbal rarai gujin barrol togum chinoy charbale ilo toolin me kanono gaga marai gujin 90 degrees, right? It had to be 90 degrees. When marungin charbale jay gujin garradim yung tigri when marungin charbalem tabrak toolin me agar kanan invente ya kamane.
So we decided to put it on the app flash forward so we could test it just to see if it was. But our problem was it was too big, so it went out of the build plate area. So I scaled it down and turned it 90 degrees again so it would fit exactly on the build plate.
Arbarai gujin bar kamanchiri gugo dang kogilo build plate din bay eja egar chaplukun fedangane egarai gujin bar karigla charbali gichen radmi multigri bayen marwin charbal tabarak.
And then we sliced it and printed it, and this piece was actually worked.
Rarai gujin chilai dim par kamane engin egar tabarak tool jawin me ngai chibegan pe.
What it had to do is it had to press power and reload. So once we did this, all we had to do is open a Chromebook and put it on power and reload.
Mo kone jelo ga aluku na pang pain gar karain me gar kajat ay gujin press reload and power padinin gan pegen roy garu arin pain. Mo jala kajar in largi na lagi invent the tool in engin e marungun tabarak tabar power padinim kap reload padini. And this is very helpful because usually at the end of the school year, can you tell me what she usually does that was manually done without that tool?
So what she would manually do is she would have one kid go over there and help her. So what she would do is she would press power and reload, and once she had pressed both at the same time, the kid would come over and pull the plug out.
And what you unina lugun chibang tulin ga mokata ek jong ay guji par chibang anchon rujugo. Re e chiberi padin gain mi ba power reload im chon ajri e judogom chibere puli plug e ujojen side rajat. Marong lo lukun kia an lukun piroruan marong charbalegan tulin me kanono gage.
And so once we had done that to where she could print it, and we printed it, she was so happy. And this was the final project, and now we're just printing more so any other tech person that needs it can have it.
Wow, I'm really impressed. Eja ba kia ge me reinvent the tool again. Jabarewat tech person e me aga me kajarbal computer ene jai wujin kajarbale. Kali karanganeram ramarungun pool ramarungun barkamane chuan. But earlier I was telling Chase that you need to name your tool.
Yes.
And you need to make it known that it's by the inventor, Chase Harvey, because you are such a smart boy to have come up with this idea and invented a tool that helped your teacher. Maigar pangane mo dalangan Chase gay elun jong largo lukun kabele melele. Emarungun chibang ragin kartege open marungun Warchuan tulo ay kajarbale ngan kamane tiberi padin kain ruome abangan agar tiberi emeche porne jai with tibangan chon rijugo. So tell me what your plans are now that you know you've invented this.
So my plan for this now is to just get more and more printed for whoever needs them. For now, we'll probably only have at least 2 more in stock that people can have, just so Miss Holly can have one, and then we have one extra. And so we can give that extra to another tech person, but if more need them, we will eventually print more for them.
Yes. Oh, wajigalo lam na kay nan relgunan man barai kaciong baren bar puni ruo mene jatangan mesali garagin an tegam jabaro dar me jone jabarai kuji agi kanan wajang lamanakan kabel gain ran gain anajiri rain najir poe choron ngai kila jalale me otaga maine ane marong lupun jarabalem produce chuan tule ome kejmage chabangar chalai aga chuan marik chiriri ga marong kamane.
So after we had done all this printing, one of the kids came up to me in our East group and they had asked me what I was doing. This got a whole group of boys interested in what I was doing because all of them had gathered around asking me what I was doing.
Okay, eno daba ilo kurubin me periege erangar ipendronem ajiri ni orgar chuane rido glimom gar kanani pen orai rido glimon batago tago ikamani kurubin ga larik kurubin larik kableri rajale perilo Bayyari Elementary School rijugu rain emoit kia chase and it one maladom kanono gon squadin me kanono ga.
So after they had all came up to me, I told them that I was using this app called Tinker Squad to make 3D designs. This got them all interested and they wanted to be on Tinkercad, so I told them where they could find it and what they had to do in it.
Emo jale per ragardom kachida pene mi join arkanono gon Tinkercad idin me programming me charbalagage emi ro jardo eba common run look it up online im lalem ngayam money payer emoji obviously all be rari doglimo yergagem rar dongani pen baragna ne albe interested im kanan perilo tai kamane.
And so once they got on Tinkercad, they immediately got really into it. So into it that they had me make logos for shirts and just a logo in general. And they wanted it to say T-Squad, short for Tinkercad Squad.
Emoy ero jar dogum lalem all be renga lukun di doglimomba. When kamane chuanar a logo in adan logo in T-Squad for ngan Tinker Squad. Eno dai reng chuan kurup eliginan lugun kalangan ergan tagayar kamani mero jar doglimonum pa inchinoe emuni nanagar chinoe ejak squad in mereba T-Squad and kamanti jat jabro the logo.
So once we had made a logo and everything, all of them had started trying to get used to it by building stuff like cars, wagons, people, stuff like that, just so they could get used to it.
Emoy eligin all rar kachiyong peren kamanti zain enot wam wagenum parmen ko chad me rajaloge ejidogulimo yergagim raganan parti zaini.
After about a day or two of doing it, one of the girls from another project that was leading it decided to come over and ask us what we were doing, and the cycle kind of just restarted from there, and she got really into it, so now she's part of my project and she's doing her own project.
Emchoni aller rome allo eta gorgar kamani ge egar lugun warani dogluma mar dogum kanani perum yarong nani rjang kan tagain at his squadine kamanem ar choni rjangam kia ej mage bar kamanan project me idan eno tagar rjang kamani.
And so far that's really it for T-Squad.
Ilo terrain men gorigine marongin kanono gagi jam T-Squad. I really want to thank you for your time and for all the information that you've shared with us.
You're welcome.
And I wish you luck. I know that you'll do really well in the near future, but hey, you're only in 5th grade and look what you can do. You still have the future ahead of you, and I know that, please, if you invent another tool and you're so popular for it and you're out there signing autographs about a new tool that you've invented, don't forget me, okay?
Okay.
Ela har kamolo lagang largin nejiru me marongin ruwa ke kachidagin nganam dogum interview penup kanono kage paijala ge elgun lang barajiri raberi jagane rejoron jage emarong barajiri re nejir me or talan ko payer emro marongin kamlelengan ke jano danagar chase Harvey kamane lo chuponin rainin ego kamolo la ole roraralo je shoyin im tamak ba chene ba rol to kon eleng rujugulum no jugo rej puto